not gonna lie, it's like 10 o'clock right now and I was in practice. I go to practice from 8 to 11 and then I take a lunch break, but from there I go to McDonald's and then after that I take off to I go back to 1 to 4. I came home so tired. I was right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna vlog, but I don't know of what, but I might say a story time. I don't know, because the story time, it's a vlog, so I don't know if you want to like rewatch that. Okay, I'm gonna set you down somewhere and I'm gonna explain my first time meeting Why Don't We. I'm sorry like my hood up isn't like in almost all these videos. It's just because after I end it, well I schedule it and then so with the story time, since like it's gonna be 1 year, August the 10th. I just decided I'm just gonna explain the story of my first experience meeting the Why Don't We boys. I don't know if you can hear the fan. Okay, yeah, so I looked back at the footage and you could totally hear the fan. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna explain the experience of my first time meeting the Why Don't We boys. So August 10th 2017. I'm pretty sure if you don't want to hear this story time, just go down below to the vlog, because I did vlog that day, but there's some parts that like I have in my memory. That day we got up early, we got dressed, but we walked to the venue. If you didn't know who went with me, my cousin Addie, she had went with me, and I'm so glad she went with me. And then my parents walked us to the venue. That was a 10-minute walk. It was at the House of Blues in Dallas. For where I'm at, I had drove 9, well I didn't drive, but like we drove 9 hours.
No way. Yeah. 9 hours?
First time I had met these boys is that I drove 9 hours to meet them.
No way.
So once we get to the venue, they have these separate VIP lines. We had Limelight, so we got into the Limelight meet and greet. We were kind of the first ones because like we like to get there early. I would say about 20 minutes before we were let into the Limelights, were let into pre-show little hangout thing. I don't think I recorded it. A van like came and like you could clearly see Jack's head. Like you can't miss that noodle hair, I swear. You could clearly see the boys in there. Later on I got a notification, like not later on but 3 minutes later I get a notification and then they're at Jimmy John. Like these boys literally came and went to Jimmy John's. Like okay, they checked in the Limelight, they put us into this room. The room they had put us in was the room they were originally gonna have their concert at, but since like the show was sold out, they had moved it to a bigger venue. Not a bigger venue, but a bigger room. We were stuffed into this, it was like a big room. So me and Addie, we're standing near these double doors, so not like completely near it, but like couple away from it. So we were there. Me and Addie just look at each other. We're like, oh my god, this is happening, this is happening. Okay, so they come in and the first one to come up to us was Jonah, and oh my god, I swear I died at that moment because Jonah was my favorite. I was wearing the jersey, the Why Don't We jerseys. Oh my god. Okay, so he came up to us. He was like talking to us. After we had talked to Jonah, I think we went walking up to Jack, but Zach, since Jack and Zach were on their like hoverboard, Zach was backing up and he went into Addie, and I was like, oh my god, Zach, calm down. I don't think I got that on film. It just happened real fast enough. I think the only video I didn't get of hugging him was Jack, because I was so focused on getting my best friend a video from him. And like right after I got that video, actually I had sent it to her, and like since we're in band still, I had sent it to her during band practice, and oh my god, she told me she was like, when they went under break, she told me she was freaking out. Daniel, he was the sweetest. He did not, oh my god. I can't. Jack, so here's the picture of me and Jack. And the second one we had went Daniel. Okay, so this is picture of me and Daniel. We had went up to Daniel and then we were talking to him for a bit. We're like, I had told him like, oh, this is my first concert seeing y'all guys to be here, and he's like, oh, I hope you had a great time, and like I hope you have like fun. I know. I was like crying on the inside. Here's my video of me and him.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay, so after Daniel we went to Zach, and then we had like a real good conversation with Zach. I actually told him about the time that well, I actually told him that I was on Logan Paul's Insta story wearing the White Don't We merch, and he's like, I remember that. I remember seeing that, and I'm like, this kid did not just tell me this.
Yo, we got some little gangs. Hey, low gang, but why don't we? Yeah.
Oh, I know. At first, I had told him we live 9 hours from here, and he's like, oh, where y'all guys from? And I'm like, oh, we're just like South Texas. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm from here. I just looked at him and I'm like, Zach, we know. I didn't tell him that, but I thought it. I'm like, Zach, okay. So like after that, we just had like a little small talk, and then like, he went off to another Limelight. So we're okay, let's go to Corbin next. So we walked up to Corbin, and then Corbin, he's so sweet. He like opened up his arms. He's like, hi, and I'm like, died in the inside.
Hey.
We were talking to him, and then we also told him like, oh, we drove like 9 hours to come see y'all, and he's like, what? You could drive 9 hours and still be in Texas? And I'm like, Corbin, you do not know. He was freaking out, and we're like, yeah, we just like drove 9 hours. It was just the most funniest thing ever. Corbin, after Corbin left us, we had went to Jonah, because yes, Jonah did come up to us like in the beginning, but like we didn't really get a picture with him because he kind of walked away so quickly. I'm like, Jonah. So after Corbin, Jonah turned around and he's like, oh, hi guys, and we're like, well, I was dying. I don't know how Addie felt, but I was dying on the inside, crying on the inside. So my phone, and I'm like, Addie, it's recording, because like Jonah's my favorite. But oh my god, I swear, me and Jonah, we get caught at the right moments, because like I was like hugging him, and like I guess I was like, he kind of felt like I was gonna cry, so like he put his head down on me, and then like he squeezed my shoulder, and I'm like, this is a dream right now, right? This is a dream. Okay, so after we took that, the boys got taken away, and then they sent us back down. Put it up right here because I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, you can't bury. Oh, okay, so this is our picture. I thought it was so sweet. So before that picture, Addie was recording too, so I'll put it right here. You can see Evan's like just holding my back, and I'm like, Evan. And I held all of them, and then me and Addie, we got barricade, but somehow we got pushed back to like the second row. So we're like, okay, we're just not gonna let this bother us. We're here to have a good time, to see the boys. So we saw their opening performer, Jasmine, and then the boys came on. They put on a great show, by the way. And then after we saw the boys, here comes the after party. So the after party was, I think, Limelight's VIP 1, VIP 2, I think. So after they gathered us all up, they put us all in line, we were sent upstairs for the after party, where we had originally met them in the beginning, and then they all put us like up against this barricade, and then there's Evan DJing, like, okay, Evan, you're amazing. So they bring the boys out, and then here comes the party. VIP 2 left, and then it was VIP 1 in Limelight. We're just there, and then all of a sudden Daniel comes up to us. I didn't know he was gonna come up to me, so I just gave my phone to Addie. So he had came up to us. He's like, did you have a good time? And I'm like, yeah. And then like the way he hugs people, it's so loving, and like I can't deal with him. Ever since that day, I fell in love with Daniel. Oh, I can't explain. Like, here's the video. I was dying on the inside. Okay, so like he went away from us because Zach, Corbin, and Jack, I think, who were all having like a dance party, and we're like, oh my god. They were calling all VIP 1 out, and they had Limelight against the barricade. The boys back was Evan on the DJ. after we saw, oh wait, okay, so after they all went out, they were like, okay, hold out your VIP, your limelight. So we all did, and then all of a sudden I feel something behind me, and I'm like, who's behind me? So I turn around and it's all Jonah, and a girl who was like keeping track of like all the VIP. He said something to Jonah, and Jonah got sad, so like he turned around and he walked out the building. We were like, Jonah, I think I have that footage. Look, here it is. So he came back, and then he looked at me and Addie, and then we're like, oh my god. And he walked back to Evan, and then that's when they just let the boys come back down. We had to party, and then I have these wonderful moments. So here's these moments of that.
I know this, nothing that you know. All this shade is coming at me. I wonder who does it. They can't see the vision, boy. But we gotta focus. That's a real hot album, homie. I wonder who wrote it. Oh, boys girl knows it. He don't say he shows it. I'm just never mind. Oh,
like it was so crazy. And then I think Addie caught this moment where me and her were just standing there, and my phone, of course I always give her my phone when it's recording, so we weren't expecting it because I was like standing next to Zach to talk to him, but because he was talking to other girls and I didn't want to be rude. We were just standing there, me and Addie were talking to each other, and all I see is somebody with open arms coming to come like dance with me or something. And then I memorized that hug. It was Daniel, and like here's the video of that. And like honestly, that was so great. And then after that, they had took the boys away backstage, and that's when me and Addie left. And oh my god, I can't explain how that night, and like I can't believe it's almost gonna be a year. August the 10th, it's almost gonna be a year since I saw the boys for the very first time. I saw them recently in March, but I swear I will never forget the first time I met them. So yeah, that's the story time. So if you like me saying like my story times of when I met people, because if you don't know what this book is, this is a book for people I've met, so I could easily point out the stories of each person I met. So like if you want to hear another story meeting somebody, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And I'm sorry this wasn't really much of a vlog, it's like a story time. Comment down below if you want part 2. Basically part 2 is the second time I met, or if you want to hear my Logan Paul story, if you want to hear how I met Cameron down. Bye. Really want to know how late I'm filming this. That's how late it is, and I still have to go edit this. So yeah, bye.